ran out of battery. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm back again. So where were we? We were up in the tree with Pippi and Tommy helping Annika overcome her fear of climbing up and then climbing down the ladder inside the tree. And so I wanted to remember a time that friends helped me overcome a fear. And if you are watching Lola and Finn and the Tuesday Tutu class, you will remember when Lola brought her lovely hamster Charlie into class to help me overcome my fear of hamsters. Yes, big fear of hamsters. And Lola very kindly said, Steffi, I think I can help you overcome your fear of hamsters because I have my lovely Charlie hamster who's very kind. So we waited for a quiet day and Charlie came to class. Now Charlie is the most respectful hamster you can ever meet. And Charlie and Lola and Finn stood around, and Lola sat right beside me so I wouldn't be afraid. And Charlie was the most respectful little hamster. And just sat on my leg until I calmed down. And then Lola said, it's okay, Steffi. It's okay. Now try holding the hamster in your hand. And I did. I was very brave, but I was only brave because I had my friends around me to support me. So then Charlie crawled up my arm, and then I held little Charlie delicately here, and all of the class were encouraging me to be brave, and then I was fine. I overcame my fear of hamsters. So thank you all my friends for helping me overcome a fear. It's very important to be a kind friend and support people. But listen, if they're really too afraid, don't make them try something. Never, never do that. So that's where we're at. So here we are in the world of Pippi. And I often change the words to the stories of Pippi because Astrid Lindgren, who wrote the books a long time ago, in the 1950s, I think she began, people spoke a lot differently to children back then than they do now. So I do tell Pippi stories, but I change quite a lot of the words, and I add Princess Leia Sparrow embellishments. I did today. And most days I do. So if you buy a Pippi story, you may also want to change some of the words around. And Astrid Lindgren, I think she died about more than 10 years ago. I'm sure she wouldn't mind because she had Pippi spirit and she would understand that today's Pippi spirit is a lot different than it was in the 1950s. So, where's my toilet paper lights here? Get on with the story, Steffi. Okay, there they are at the top of the tree. And Tommy is at the bottom of the tree and there's a ladder. And Annika is at the bottom of the tree on the outside. And Pippi's saying, come on up, Annika. Come on, you can do it. We believe in you. So Annika is climbing up and Pippi reaches down and steadies her. And Annika says, okay, I'm going to try. And Tommy says from the tree, give it a try, Annika. It's so amazing down here. Just try one time. We'll help you. So up she climbs and she gets to the top. She climbs over and Pippi is helping her. And Tommy is on the inside of the tree and he's holding the ladder steady. And she climbs carefully down even though she's afraid. Her friends are helping her and they're making sure that it's safe. And poof, she gets the bottom. Oh, she can't believe what she sees. And she says, oh, it's so magic down here and not nearly as dark as I expected because there's all little cracks in the bark and the light is coming in. And then Pippi lands beside her and the three of them are in the middle of the tree peeking out through the cracks in the bark. And they say, oh, wouldn't it be fun? We can hide in here. And if anyone comes looking for us, we can peek through and we'll see them. And they won't know we're here and we'll laugh and we'll laugh. And Pippi says, oh yes. And we'll get a little stick and we'll poke it through the holes in the bark and we'll give them a little tickle and they won't know what tickled them. And then they'll think there's a haunted tree in the garden of Villa Vallicula where that strange Pippi lives with her Mr. Nielsen and her horse on the porch. And we will laugh and we will laugh. And the children were so happy that they all had a big hug. And then in the distance they heard ding dong. Well, it probably sounded more like ding ling 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 because it was a dinner bell. And Tommy said, oh, bother, that's the dinner bell. Pippi, we've had such good fun. Can we come again tomorrow? And Annika said, oh, and now I'm not afraid to climb down the ladder into the tree. Let's have a tea party down in the middle of the tree tomorrow. And Pippi said, yes, please, friends, come over tomorrow and we'll have a hollow in the tree party. Does that make sense? Because I made that up. Let's have a tea party in the hollow, tea party, a tree tea, a hollow tea tree, a hollow tea party, a tree hollow tea party. I don't think that's getting any better, is it? Maybe you can make up a name for a tea party in the hollow of a tree. Try that. Okay, so off they went. They climbed up the tree and they helped Annika over because she was still a little bit nervous. And they went home, Tommy and Annika, and Pippi went back in to be with Mr. Nielsen and her horse. And everyone had a lovely evening and had really sweet dreams. And tomorrow, I have no idea what adventures they'll get up to next. I have no idea what I might dress up as tomorrow. I think my niece Lily and Charlie, my nephew, are going to send me an idea, and they always send me challenging ideas. So I'll see you tomorrow. And if you know of a tree with a hollow in it, maybe make sure that somebody who looks after you checks out that it's safe enough for you to climb around in, okay? So keep up with those adventures and keep looking out of your window in your nest, looking for those birds in the sky and those moments of magic. I'm trying to give this a beautiful end and it's not working, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.